Hey everybody, it's WillBits. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. Fan translation. The courtyard. Depending on what we find here, the entire incident could become clear. However, there's nothing left here. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible the body was dropped down from there. In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom could only have been done during the show. And the only one who could have done it is Simon Keys. Was the body dropped down the well or not? This could be the decisive clue that we need to reach the truth of the matter. I wanted to check out the well yesterday, and the game kind of moved me past that, wouldn't let me look at it, so now's the time. Before I continue with the investigation, I should organize my evidence. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Boop, boop. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Always interesting how you know what's no longer going to be relevant. Let's see here. Hey, there's a grate here. It's pretty good. The well's run dry. After all, they even put a lock on it. Lockpicking is one of my specialities. Want to see? I'm just going to pull this big bone out of my hair and just... There's absolutely no need for you to show off. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Whoa. What happened, Kay? The lock is broken. Judging from the looks of it, it feels like it was broken some time ago. So the lock was broken. This means that anyone could have dropped the body down this well. According to Judge Courtney's reasoning, Mr. Keys murdered Knightley in the courtyard. And then during the show, he disposed of the body in the well. You think so? Did he really use the well to move the body? I know, let's get Missile to help us out again. He should be able to track the sin of the body. Good idea. Let me contact Detective Gumshoe. Assuming he hasn't been fired by now for helping us yesterday. Yes sir, Detective Gumshoe here. Leave a message after the beep. Detective, I have a favor to ask of you. We would like for you to bring Missile to the prison courtyard. Hey, sounds like you need the help of one of my 7 secret weapons again, huh, sir? I thought Missile belonged to the police department. And also, I would like you to contact a witness. Please contact Regina Berry of the Berry Big Circus and bring her here. Roger that, sir. I'll bring him over in a flash. So, what should we do while we wait for Gummy? How about some hide and seek? What are you talking about, Kay? There's nowhere to hide around here. I don't think that is the issue. Kay, during times like this, isn't it your turn to shine? Oh, that? You want me to recreate the crime scene? Huh? How do you do that? See for yourself. The great thief's secret weapon, Little Thief. Haven't gotten to use it yet this game. Time for some hologram antics. Boot up the holodeck. Whoa, what's that? Screen's floating in midair. Just what are you doing, Kay? It's like a smartphone, but smarter. I'm in on the information needed for the simulation. Mr. Shields, this little thief is a tool that can recreate a crime scene based on the information it is given. Should I set up for how this place was like when we came here yesterday? Yes, I believe they were in the middle of taking down the set. We didn't pay enough attention to the well, so it's possible we may have missed a clue. Leave it to me! I took a picture of the place too! There, and there! That entry complete! Now to set the projection to maximum output! Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood! Whoa, what? Whoa, what just happened? Whoa. I recreated the courtyard from yesterday, based on the information I entered. This was a tool the previous Yaragarasu used. It's a device to run simulations to practice stealing things. But used in this manner, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Oh, but it's still only a recreation, based on what information we have. I can't recreate what I don't have information for, and if my information is incorrect, the recreation could come out strange too. In this case, since Kay had the photo, there should be no problems. Now let's begin the investigation. Time to look around our magical Sombra hacks. Oh neat, they've added little like holograph effects that weren't in the previous game. Since the recreation, you can examine things just like you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. Yes, I know. We've done this before. First, I should start with that well. Let's check it out. Pulley, hooks, ropes. Let's examine the area around the well. It holds the key to this case. Alright, hooks? I'm interested. There are some pulleys here. They don't appear to be the pulley that was used to lift the bucket from the well. Okay, rope. It's a sturdy hemp rope. Looks like the rope they use for tug-of-wars. I'm not going to play tug-of-war with you. Don't even ask. Just preemptively, no. It's not happening. I didn't even say anything yet! There's a metal stake attached to the end of the rope. Ah, you'll use these to pin down the tent when you go camping. It doesn't seem like they need this for the performance. I wonder what it was used for. 33 pounds? This is a metal weight. It weighs... It's hard to see in the recreation. Okay, do you remember? I think it was 33 pounds. 15 kilograms. That's not as heavy as a person. It is maybe about as heavy as a very small child or like a dog or a monkey, maybe? A really heavy dog. I wonder what such a heavy thing was used for. It doesn't seem to be directly related to the circus. Let's look at the well itself. The well was behind the stage. That means only a few people would have access to dump the body in the well during the performance. This isn't looking good for Mr. Keys. These things around the well, what were they used for? Pulleys, metals, weights, and ropes. They don't seem to be related to the animal show. I agree. We can ask Miss Berry about it later. Alright. I'm tempted when I only have two things that... Oh, that was very pink. I guess because they did an inverse of the really weird green. When I only have two things in my logic, I'm tempted to just mash them together. I'm not sure that these are related, so this may be a strike, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because sometimes something happens, and nothing has happened this time. Too soon, too soon. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information. Bonk. That's fine, that's fine. We can afford that. Think this over one more time. Alright. Too soon for logic. These were used for audience seating during the show. Holding up all these chairs must have been a chore. Oh, okay, this is the same dialogue from yesterday. Nothing new here. Okay. I'm Edward. I don't do manual labor. Sorry. I'll look into it. The stage itself. This is the stage where they put on the animal show. If I put on a Great Thief show, I wonder if anyone would come. I'm pretty sure the police would show up. Okay, same dialogue again. We had the elephant. We have... Let's look at this a little with fresh eyes. This crate. No, there are ties attached to it, so I guess it's a cart. A lot of the same dialogue. And she still just wants to ride it down a hill. What was the elephant's name again? She's Astique, the Asian elephant. Okay, that's new. That's right. It's an easy name to remember.
Maybe they couldn't think of a good name, so they gave her a name that's easy to remember. Mr. Edgeworth, what a terrible thing to say about poor Astique! That's all the information we can gather for now. The detective should be here soon, too. Kay, go ahead and shut down Little Thief before he shows up and freaks out! Alright, return the area to normal! Let's shut it down. Beep boop.
Okay. Yum yum yum. I'm glad I tried that while I had the little bit of logic left. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Got here as fast as I could.
Hey, speaking of Gummy! Detective Gumshoe, that was quick.
I couldn't keep you waiting for too long, sir.
Thanks for coming along too, Regina. No problem, it sounded like fun, so I skipped practice to come here. Thank you for your cooperation. First, Detective, let's have Missile do some tracking.
No problem, sir. Hey, Missile! Over here, pal. Hey, what's eating you, pal? I said over here. You're a trained dog. I told you to do a thing. Maybe they'll make me look even dumber than usual.
Missile's not having a good time. What's the matter?
It looks like he's scared of something, sir. Like there's some kind of ghost that's been doing tricks. Maybe of an alligator? Hey, alligator! I guess he's scared of the alligator, sir.
Good grief. Looks like Missile won't be much help to us. But is it the alligator?
So what should we do, Miles?
Maybe we can ask Miss Berry for help.
What is it? What is it? Oh, is there something I can do? Do you want me to teach Allie a trick?
Actually, she probably could. No, I just need you to tell me about the condition of the courtyard during the show.
Looks like it's my time to shine again!
Yes, if you please.
If you could check this out and tell us, is this an accurate holodeck recording? Or should we move some things around? Alright, that should do it. I'm starting up the recreation now. You didn't do your poem. How is it gonna start if you didn't do a poem? Recreation complete. This time you can see how the courtyard was during the animal show. Maybe I see some staticky bits over here that need a little tweaking.
This should be around the time the body was dropped down the well.
Oh, cool, it's just like magic.
It's not magic. I just recreated the scene based on the information you gave us. See, look over there.
The backstage area is missing.
Well, Regina didn't help with the preparation, so she doesn't really know how it was set up.
I get it. You can't recreate what you don't have the info for, huh?
I'm sorry, it's because Simon took care of setting everything up.
Don't worry yourself, none. Regina Pie, Miles is the one at fault here.
Why me? I wasn't here. How should I know?
Mr. Edgeworth, I recreated the show in progress. But I can also change it to how it was earlier when it was being taken down.
I see, so we can examine the courtyard during the show and after the show. We can freely switch between the two different states. To change the recreation, select the little thief on the bottom screen. Now let's begin the investigation.
Okay. So, interesting. Let's look around here first, I guess. Simon's on stage right now.
A love story between an elephant and a tiger. I really wanted to see that.
I also wanted to see Simon in action.
Simon is really amazing, especially the part where he gets blown away.
Blown away? That's the scene in question.
At that point, the suspect in the role of the villain is blown away by the heroine's burning love and makes his exit. After being blown away, the suspect disappeared from the stage.
Are you saying the crime was committed during that time? Do you know how long he was gone from the stage?
Let me think. About 15 minutes or so.
It's just as Judge Courtney said. But isn't it dangerous to be blown away by an elephant?
It's alright. Astique is very gentle.
That's not who we're worried about here. During the
first few practices, he was having trouble getting blown away. Then all of a sudden, he was able to be sent flying beautifully.
That's what the weight is for. It's for creating the illusion of him being blown away.
He might be using some sort of device, but it's amazing.
A device? Do you know anything about it?
I have no idea. Simon handled it all by himself.
But Simon weighs a lot more than 33 pounds. I don't care how skinny he is. He's got to weigh at least 3 times that. If he's just an adult person at all. Okay. I think the chairs, like, this is all fine. Let's look at the chairs just to see what they say.
These chairs are lined up in an orderly fashion. I guess there were a few empty seats during the performance. This intimate atmosphere and the closeness between the stage and the audience. It reminds me of the karaoke tournament I entered when I was a kid. Karaoke tournament? I was the runner-up. Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all seeing. Now listen to the song of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Don't tell me you actually sang that song. Of course, this song rocks. I'm surprised she actually made it to the finals. Did she steal second place? No, she didn't steal first place. She must have gotten there fair and square.
Alright, I'm gonna once again press my logic button here in the forehead. And let's see what we can find. So we have a lot of things to add together now. So Simon's stunt employs some kind of trick. And I would think the tools around the well, maybe in general. Let's try combining these two things. 'Cause this is my suspicion. Yes, here we go.
Mr. Keys used a device for his stunt. Maybe the tools around the well are connected to this. Kay, I'd like to recheck the tools lying around the well yesterday. Can you change the recreation to the after the show scene? Roger!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum! Alright, back here.
The tools lying around the well. Could they have been a part of his device?
He seems very likely. I wonder if it's possible to recreate the device.
If that's Mr. Keys, he should be able to tell you how the device was put together.
Alright, I'll go ask him. Bye! I guess you're leaving Little Thief with me, or are you just both coming back? Mr. Edgeworth, I asked him about it.
And did you find out how the device works?
He used a rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley. The weights were suspended inside the well. Then he ran the rope through 2 more pulleys and tied the end of the rope to his own body. So he used the force of the falling weights to send himself flying. What's to stop the weights from falling on their own? In order to prevent that from happening, he used a stopper. Miss Barry didn't know anything about the well. That means Mr. Keys removed the stopper by himself. Correct. That's why a second rope was needed. This rope was attached to the stopper, and when it was pulled from the stage, whoop,
the stopper would be removed, and the weights would drop down the well.
I'm definitely gonna steal this idea. It's pretty good. The other girls won't lose to something like this.
Don't waste your time. Circus acts require extensive training, and you're not capable. You don't have the attention span. Even if you steal the device, it won't do you any good.
Then I'll train as well.
Before you start training, could you first update the recreation?
Oh yeah, you wanted me to recreate the device that was used in the performance. First, let's return to the during the show scene. Beep, beep, beep. Next, I will put the information of the device on the well. Now we can recreate the device Simon made. So what if you perform somewhere that doesn't have a deep well in it? Because I think that would be a lot of places.
So this is the device that Mr. Keys used.
Simon sure is gutsier than he looks.
using the falling weights as the force to launch himself during his performance. Indeed, he would have to drop enough weights to exceed his own body weight in order to provide the strength needed to pull him off the stage.
Okay, the weights must exceed Simon's weight.
Simon wants to practice a lot for this.
Alright, so we're gonna go back into our logic here. Because in order to be so the weight has to be more than his, and the weights we have are 33 pounds. Now maybe there were multiple weights going in, but that weight alone is definitely a lot less than he weighs.
Huh? Isn't this strange?
What's wrong, pal?
Haven't you noticed, Detective? What's strange about the weight is...
the number.
What's strange is the number of weights. In other words, it's not heavy enough. In order to pull up Mr. Key's body weight.
You're right, sir.
But where did the rest of the weights disappear to?
Looks like it's time to use my 7 secret weapons, sir.
If necessary, I'll let the detective know.
I think it is necessary. Mr. Edgewood, you got that look on your face like you want to use my secret weapons, sir. Miss is in the mood, but I got my fishing rod ready to go. Or would you prefer the metal detector?
I've never seen the detective's eyes sparkle like that. If need be, I'll let you know. For now, just stand by.
Let's use the metal detector, I guess. We need more weights. Metal detector, go. Put them together.
Why would we use a metal detector? Let me think on it, think on it, think on it. Detective Gumshoe, it's time for your secret weapon.
Yes, sir.
I was hoping for the metal detector.
I don't get many chances to use this one. Before we begin the search, let me go over how to use the metal detector, sir. This metal detector uses sound. Okay. And this meter to let you know how close you are to a metal object. When you get close to a metal object, the metal detector will have a bigger reaction, like this. And when you get the biggest reaction, give me the order to examine that spot, sir. Now let's see what we got. It's just the metal fence. Oh. And that's basically how you search for metal objects. Just give me the instructions on where you want to search, sir. Okay. So this is definitely the basketball hoop. Getting closer, there should be some metal nearby. Yes, sir, it looks like there's something here. Oh, it's a gold coin, sir. It's a historical discovery.
It's hardly possible that something like this could find its way into a prison.
Ah, there it is. So that's where it was buried. That's a coin from the bi-weekly coin hunting competition. There's an event like that? That sure sounds like fun, pal. It's the event where the warden buries some coins and the prisoners search for them. There are 3 silver coins and 1 gold coin. Whoever finds them can trade them in for snacks.
A coin hunting competition and an animal show. Just what kind of prison is this anyway? Fun prison?
Makes me want to commit some crimes. Let's continue the search, sir. All right. Hey, sir, it looks like there's something here.
I don't see anything that could be metallic. What could be causing the reaction?
Maybe there are iron fillings around here?
Iron fillings? Filings? Like the ones you collect with a magnet?
Yes, sir. I guess they're mixed into the sand here. If we're gonna pull them out, we'll need secret weapon number 6. Or was it number 7?
Can't you even keep that much straight?
It's just a regular magnet. I bought at the hardware store.
You can combine that with the fishing pole and it might get interesting.
Hold near the ground and presto, pick them all up, sir. Wow, this is really... well, what do you know?
Finding simple joy in simple tasks. What a simpleton. Let's check somewhere else.
Let's continue the search, sir. Alright, so the coin's gone. The filings are gone. Ooh, something in the alligator tank? Yeah, there's a reaction here too, sir. Let's check it out, huh? I found these in the clumsy grass here, sir.
These are the weights used for that hoisting device. Were these intentionally hidden?
There's 4 of them in all, sir.
That means that many weights would be enough to lift Simon. So the other weights that were used in the device were hidden. Why were they hidden over here, though?
See? I'm really under my keep today, aren't I, sir? Eek!
Ah, the alligator!
That scared me, pal. Huh?
What's the matter, detective?
It looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator. Is this a metal alligator?
Really? Why? Are you sure it isn't still just reacting to the weights?
It's a different reaction, sir. And it's definitely coming from the alligator.
Did it swallow a clock? And a man's hand? It's gone. Looks like it's scared of us.
I don't think so, Kay.
Huh?
If anything, I think Allie looks a little under the weather.
Allie, I suppose that was what Warden Roland called it.
She didn't eat any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. I think she might have eaten something bad.
So I guess the metal detector could be reacting to whatever the alligator ate. Or it is not an alligator. I think robot alligator is a pretty good theory at this point. Weird, but interesting.
Or maybe she ate one of the weights. I doubt that even an alligator can ingest a 33-pound weight. But what could the metal detector be reacting to? And regardless, why were these weights hidden? Maybe we should take another look at the device on the well. Okay, I'd like you to recreate the after the show scene again. Alright, leave it to me.
Alright, are we looking at these things?
I would have inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
So I have deductions now. I don't have anything to combine in my logic. Let me look at my clues. Have I picked up anything new lately? Set up for the big stunt uses 3 pulleys, 2 ropes, the well, and some weights. So there's a pulley missing, right? Or I guess not, maybe. Because 1 pulley is actually at the top of the well. So we have this pulley and then these 2 pulleys. So the pulleys are all accounted for. Let's just look again.
This is a metal weight.
It weighs... Oh, it's the same dialogue. Okay. 33 pounds. Got it. What else have we got? Ah, the rope. Can I deduce that rope with the rope that's here? I'm gonna try the weight. I'm gonna try to deduce the contraption. This might be wrong.
This piece of evidence shows the contradiction with the crime scene.
No, it doesn't.
Could you be more precise about what the contradiction is?
I'd also like to hear you explain it in more detail, sir.
something around here somewhere. No.
Please be more specific, sir.
This device. It could be just me, but it feels like something is missing.
Okay, so let's try to deduce the rope with the other rope. No? Dang. Maybe the blanket, the bloodstained sheet, actually. I'm gonna try this with the sheet. Nope. Maybe we look around a little more. As you can see, he's totally scared, sir.
I wanted to track a scent, but it looks like that won't be possible.
Pity. Great deep secret weapon. I see. But isn't this bad, using the Thief's tool to aid in the investigation? Don't make such a scary face. It's alright, Uncle Ray's lips are sealed. It's for the truth, right?
The evidence may very well already have been destroyed. In order to recreate the crime scene, we need her help.
Why so serious? Times like this, a simple smile will suffice.
Yes, thank you very much. This pond is where Warden Roland keeps her pet alligator. I get those fish bones are the remains of her last meal? I don't think an alligator would leave such clean bones. But she had a very refined looking face. I couldn't tell at all. That's because I'm a girl who's good with faces. Why don't I feel the least bit jealous?
Oh yeah, more elephant stuff? We did get an elephant clue. Oh, what's the elephant's name again?
She's Astique the Asian elephant.
That's right, it's an easy name to remember. Let's see, we already had this. And it gave us because we have the elephant in our logic. Start of the show along with the Regent Tiger and Simon. During the show? Sure, let's do a switch. Because the elephant was gone, was part of it. But sure, let's check out the elephant over here. Because the elephant, Astique is now up here. But let's check this out.
The cage of the Asian elephant, Astique. The elephant is performing on stage right now, so the cage is empty. I wonder how Astique entered the courtyard. What do you mean, how? The entrance here is human-sized. And this fence is electrified. I don't think an elephant would enter from there. They could just turn off the electricity. If they did that, all the inmates would escape. I doubt anyone would escape while an elephant was entering. I wonder how she came in. This requires some thought. She seems to be enjoying her little brain teaser. I should just let her be. Yeah, let's check out the cart. Oh, this crate was empty in the recreation earlier. That's right. It was also empty in the picture I took.
Then why did...
I'm sorry. That information is wrong.
What do you mean?
This crate contained Astique's food. In the morning on the day of the show, all the apples were gone. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Missing apples, huh? I should make a note of it.
Now we have a thing to combine with an elephant. And let us combine it. Astique with missing apples. How about them apples?
Where does this take us? The apples in the crate were probably eaten by Astique.
But it's strange. I remember leaving the crate out of reach from Astique's nose.
Are you certain?
Yes, the crate was still full of apples on the night before this show.
Then the cart was moved to where her nose could reach it. With that many apples, it could not have been moved by the wind. Most likely, the crate was moved by a person.
Okay. So we have a new piece of logic, but I don't know if that gets us where we need to be right now.
Prior to the show, the cart's position was already changed and the apples were all eaten. This appears to be the correct information. Please update the simulation parameters, K.
Alright, I'll use the new info to recreate the scene. Using the information we got from Regina, I'll recreate the scene with the cot in its actual place. Recreation complete.
No wonder I thought it smelled like animals. It contained the elephant's food. So this is filled with Aztecs apples.
That's right, on the day before the show, it was full of apples.
And in the morning, they were all gone.
Oh, did you think of something?
You could say that.
I don't have anything to combine that with. So somebody used the crate for something. She does seem to have kind of a Sailor Scout wand. Can we talk? Did you come here often, Regina?
Yes, I have many friends here. I love this place. New friends, old friends, everyone's a friend here. Yesterday, Miss Warden introduced me to a new friend, Little Allie.
The alligator who lurks in the pond in the courtyard.
That pond, if you get too close, it feels like you'll get gulped.
I don't think Little Allie would do such a thing.
Your stomach wasn't feeling very well yesterday. I'm worried. Aren't you all worried too? Right?
Yes, of course. We're all very worried about an alligator, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't drag me into this. I can't lie about liking alligators. I don't care. The door is a very good point, because that's probably what would have moved the cart. The door is locked. Want me to pick the lock? Success is not guaranteed, though.
No, if need be, I'll just borrow a key.
So this is the same dialogue. There's not new dialogue here. And don't steal the spotlight. I need the spotlight. The big block here seems to be regarding what I need to deduce from the well. Because something is definitely missing, and that's gonna combine with what the apple is missing. But what? Something is missing. I tried the rope with the rope. I don't know if I tried the rope.
This rope was part of the device used during the show. To be able to recreate the device with just one piece of rope, Simon is surprisingly handy. One piece of rope. It seems that there is a contradiction with the device.
So it is the rope. Did I do the rope with the rope? Did I not?
Suppose someone into any of the evidence I hold.
I did the rope with the rope, but I maybe didn't do the rope with the device. Okay.
This recreation of the device we saw earlier. There is a major discrepancy. One of the ropes is missing. You're right. Without it, the device won't work. I wonder what happened to it. Where did the missing rope disappear to? It's possible that we hold the piece of evidence that shows where the rope went. Eh? Which piece of evidence shows where the missing rope went?
It's this other rope that we found around the victim.
The rope we found with the dead body. Ah, could it be? Yes, it could be the other piece of rope that was used here. Then does that mean this rope was attached to the weight? However, the weight was not one of these metal weights. These weights were hidden in the grass and replaced with something else.
If they were replaced, then what was used as a weight?
What was tied to the rope we found in the workroom? If we can recall that, then the answer should be clear. The weight that was dropped in place of the weights that Mr. Keys had prepared was...
It was... his dead body.
What dropped down the well was none other than Knightley's dead body.
So Simon did drop Knightley's body down the well, but he did it unknowingly. And Mr. Knightley's body was used as the weight? Because, yeah, he probably did way more than Simon. Or at least as much as Simon.
Yes, the weights were replaced with Knightley's body. Mr. Keys used the device to launch himself off the stage. When the rope that was tied to him was undone and let go, both the body and the rope dropped down the well. The rope wasn't used to tie up Knightley. It was used to suspend him inside the well. That also explains why the other weights were hidden. So now no one would find out that the weights were replaced with the body? Yes, the killer was the one who hid those weights. But Miles, wasn't Knightley's boy stabbed in the neck with the murder weapon? If he was suspended in the well, wouldn't there be blood at the bottom of the well? The killer was also aware of that. That's why they used this item. Which item did the killer use in order to leave no traces of blood behind? Was it the... Oh no, it's the bloodstained sheet. The sheet we found near the body. It was used to wrap up the body. I see. Looks like all the pieces are starting to come together. But this means that the body definitely came from the well? If that's the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer? No, that's not necessarily the case. But yesterday Judge Courtney said, if Mr. Keys was the killer, would he have needed to set up such an elaborate device? I guess you have a point. Mr. Keys was only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Until now, this placed the doubt on the people who did not watch the animal show. It is true, we also suspected Mr. Dogan. The killer's true intent was to make us think that the murder occurred during the show. In other words, they used a device on the wall to create a fake alibi. Miss Berry, do you know when this device on the well was set up?
Let me think. The day before the show. I think it was at night. We all started preparing at 9 p.m. We finished at around midnight.
The killer replaced the weights with the dead body afterwards.
Interesting, and that's why he would have been able to go through the tunnel and not see a dead body, because he wouldn't have looked up at the well and been like, what's that?
Did Dogan know about this device? No, even if he knew about the device, it wouldn't be possible for him to use it. You can't teach a dog to suspend a body in a well. Probably. If anyone could, he could do it, but probably not. In other words, Dogan is not the killer.
Alright, I think we have a couple logic things to combine. Weight switch with body, crate of apples. Let's combine them.
Yes! This cart was moved the night before the show. The body was also switched the night before the show. I don't think it was just a coincidence. Keeping that in mind, the question now becomes, why was the cart moved? The cart used to be in front of that door. I can think of one reason why. Somebody opened that door!
Alright, let's hurry up and... Oh, the door was locked! Let's ask a guard! Hey, Mr. Guard! What's going on out here? Yes, what is it?
That was fast. You there, where's the key to this door?
The warden's in charge of it. I'll get it from her right away.
The warden is in charge of the keys here. Without the warden's permission, this door can't be opened.
Thank you very much.
It's a circuit breaker panel. This must be the breaker room.
And the security camera was off for 3 hours.
The night before the show, somebody came into this room. I wonder why they would come here. I don't think anyone would confuse the breaker room with the break room. It was definitely to operate the circuit breakers.
So someone came here to shut off the power to something?
Was there anything that had its power shut off? What could have had its power shut off by the breaker?
It's definitely the camera.
Take that! The security camera footage had a 3-hour gap. I see! The circuit breaker for the security camera was tripped. It's highly possible. Was this the killer's handiwork? With the camera down, it'd be easier to move about. The killer would have a major advantage. I know it! If that's the case, the killer was the person who tripped the breaker. The person in charge of the key to the breaker room is... It couldn't be.
But it is! We're seeing increasing suspicion on the warden. Or at least someone who somehow tricked the warden into giving them permission to use this room. But that seems weird. Deactivating the recreation! Huh. Alright, we're cooking along. Oh, hi, guys.
Oh, hi.